Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For those of you who are new here, my name is Steph, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my third and final Melina update for 2020. Now, to be completely fair, I have talked about these pants a lot, so I have a couple videos on my channel already. I will link them down below for you guys to check out. Now, this update, for those of you who are new, is just going to be a continuation on those videos, how they're wearing, updates, you know how an update video goes. So if you are interested to see my thoughts on the Melina pants, my third and final update, keep on watching. Okay, so one of the first things to know about the Melina pants, and this has definitely been, I've talked about this a lot, and I'm sure other people have talked about it. The Melina pants are $148. They are currently on sale for $138 during the Boxing Week end of 2021 sale that's going on right now. They are made out of a vegan leather, faux leather, if you will. It is a Japanese made material, and it is honestly personally one of my favorite formulations of vegan leather. The rationale for it being one of my favorites is I find it super soft, super buttery. It's not sticky like some other vegan leathers are, and it wears beautifully. It molds to your body, it stretches out nicely, and it doesn't flake, it doesn't crack, none of that. I've had a couple of vegan leather leggings before from Aritzia, and I've had them for years, and they have lasted. They still look brand new. They're great. So I really like this formulation, and like I say with every video, this vegan leather formulation is honestly my absolute favorite. So getting into the pants, I have 4 colors of the pants. I'm a person where if I find something I like, I will buy it in every color I like, within reason of course, but that's kind of why I have so many. I just personally really like the pants. I find them super flattering. I wear them a lot, so having a couple different colors is perfect for my needs. I'm gonna start off with the black pair that I own. These are the original Melina pants, the Melina pants that started it all. So a little backstory on these pants to give you guys a brief overview of the history. If you are watching an update video for the first time, I got my pants in the summer. Which is very out of season and not super practical to wear vegan leather trousers. So I put up my first FYI before you buy with my initial thoughts. This was in the middle of summer, so I couldn't really answer a lot of questions about how they wear in the winter. I had just gotten them, so I had just started wearing them, and I wasn't really wearing them very often, so I was noticing that they were stretching out, but everything. So I put up my initial FYI before you buy. After trying them on, wearing them, filming in them, doing as much as I could do in the pants in the middle of July in 30-degree weather. So a lot of it was just filming in my room and a little bit more self-contained. Because of that, I wanted to put up some update videos as I wore them through the year. And this is something that I do with newer items that I'm making FYI before you buys on. I tend to put out my initial FYI before you buy, and then in 3 months, 6 months, however long after, I will put up an update or do a series of updates, stuff like that, just so that you guys get a running, a running stream of information. These pants, I actually initially ordered them in the spring. They came in the summer, so that was a whole shipping issue in itself. Sometimes pre-orders don't arrive on time, they get delayed, and that's what happened here. But going back even further, the whole reason why I bought these pants was because last fall of 2019, I saw one of my favorite fashion style YouTubers slash Instagrammers, Allegra Shaw, wear it and talk about the pants. And like I think I've mentioned this before, I find that when Allegra talks about sizing of a pair of pants or a shirt or something like that, I can trust her sizing opinions and her thoughts on sizing, because I do find that when she says something fits true to size, for me that also is her sizing. So what I personally find is Allegra, it tends to be my go-to person when I'm looking for reviews on products that I'm looking to purchase, just because I tend to find that when she says something runs true to size, or runs small, runs large, or does this here, does this there. I personally find that that works for me as well. I know that that's not the case for everybody, but I do personally find that that works for me. And so I bought the pants true to size based on her saying that they fit true to size, they fit her perfectly, and she liked how they fit. And I was like, okay, so I usually trust her opinions on sizing, so I'm going to get my true size, which I did. And don't get me wrong, like the pants do now fit me perfectly, but when I did get them, they were initially half size too small. And I've already talked about this. The pants for the longest time ran small. I was like, yeah, they run small. Don't worry about it, they'll stretch up, or if you're super uncomfortable, just size up. Like it's not a big deal, right? Then I ordered more during the Black Friday sale. And this is where the problems started. So during Black Friday, I initially received my light taupe pair, which, as you guys know, fit me pretty much true to size, and I really like that. They may be like a hair too big, but for the most part, I would say that the light taupe pair is true to size. However, the constant camel pair is big. I don't know what it is about the pants, but the constant camel pair is about a quarter to about a half a size too large. So I was like, okay, well, now I have to put up an update because the two new colors that I got are different sizes. And I think you guys should know that. Like, I think that it's really important when there is a size discrepancy within a pair of pants itself, that, you know, you guys are aware of that the sizing is gonna be a little bit trickier. And honestly, I'm so sorry because it's so annoying, because really now, like, I mean, there's a good thing, because if you don't find a pair of Melinas that fit you perfectly, there may be a different length, different color, or even a different pair in the same color in the store or in a different store that fit you better. So that's good. There's hope that there is a perfect pair of pants out there for everyone. But it's annoying because you actually have to now search for that pair, and it means trying on a couple different sizes. And if at first you don't succeed, you may succeed later. And that's a little bit annoying because honestly, who has the time? Also, malls aren't even open where I live right now. So if you are in my area, like, I can't be like, yeah, just go to like 3 different locations and like you'll be fine. No, like, you gotta order, return, order multiple sizes. Like, it is a little bit of a hassle. However, they've done a lot of great things with the line. They've added more lengths, they've added more colors, they've added more sizing overall. So I think that that's a really positive thing to see, that they're extending their sizes to be more inclusive. I do really wish that they would go more and also include more diverse models. That's a separate video worth of gripes. But, you know, there have been good things that have happened with the pants, but the trade-off has been that as they've released more colors and more sizes and stuff, it seems that their consistency with sizing has become a little bit less consistent. I personally am not super bothered by that in my actual like day-to-day consumer life. I'm just pointing out that this could be an issue for you guys when you are shopping for the pants, that you may come across different sizes in the same color, in the same size. So anyways, there's a little bit all over the place. Now, I received Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I'm actually not sure when the package showed up, but I opened my package on Christmas Day, the sand white Melinas. And I did order these at the same time, and so yeah, that was like almost a month it took for them to arrive. So, I mean, okay, it was pre-ordered for like the 20th, so it wasn't super delayed, but like it did take a while for me to get these. But I did have a gift to open on Christmas, to me, from me. These ones actually are like so out of left field because they were pre-order. I was like really debating whether or not I would cancel the pre-order, or like when I got an email saying that like they had a pair ready to ship out for me. Sometimes they email, sometimes they don't. But I got an email saying like, hey, like, you know, call us and let us know, sort of thing. I was debating not getting them, but I'm actually really happy that I did get them because one, I wanted to show you guys the color comparisons, specifically because the light taupe, the grayish, pulls warm, and I do think that that is something to note. But also, I wanted to see what this like sand white sort of color would look like paired with some of my sweaters and stuff. I was really curious, and also, you know what? When you find something you like, buy it in every color you like, within reason. This is not probably within reason, but anyways, the sand white Melina pants actually fit me perfectly. They fit me the way I expected all of the other pairs to fit, in terms of they're a little bit snug around my hips and my waist, but in the thighs and everything, they are perfect. And I like my faux leather / my vegan leather to be a little bit snug to start, because I know that as I wear it, it will slowly over time stretch out. So weirdly enough, my sand white fit me absolutely perfectly. My light taupe do fit me true to size, just a little bit large. The constant camel is about 1/4 to half a size too big, and the black Melinas are about, well, half a size-ish too small. Probably less than half a size, more like 3/8. You know, like less than half a size, but slightly more than 1/4 of a size, you know. Anyways, so my black Melinas are probably about half a size too small to start, but they have now stretched out. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the colors. I got new colors. Each color fits a little bit differently. Honestly, it is what it is. It's annoying, but it is what it is. So moving on to the pants in weather. I actually get a lot of weather questions, which I don't know if I didn't expect them. I don't know why I didn't expect them, but I didn't expect to get so many weather questions. I thought I would get, you know, everybody would be asking about size and fit, but there are some of you who actually are curious about how they wear throughout the weather. So I thought I would make this video to update you guys on how it is worn, how the pants have worn through the late fall into the early winter. We did cross over into winter, and to be fair, I wanted to make this video as my last video of the year, but we're definitely not far enough into the winter season for me to tell you guys with absolute certainty how they wear in the winter. So I'm gonna talk about how they've worn up to now. We have had pretty cold weather. It's dropped to about -5, but overall the weather has been kind of around 0. We have had some snow, we have had some rain, we've had some hail situation, but you know what, in terms of Canadian winter weather, we have not even like gotten into anything. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we could experience. So that being said, I have really enjoyed wearing the Melina pants. Probably down to about 10 degrees, 5-10 degrees. I just wore the Melina pants as is. I was super comfortable with any sort of like faux leather, real leather even. It's a great windbreaker. So during this time of year, when it is really windy, when it is a little bit colder, having pants that break the wind, and so you're not feeling like the wind is like cutting into your skin, is really nice. It is a very comfortable feeling. And to be completely honest, once the weather dropped below 5, I did what I always do, and I just popped on a pair of thermal heat tech tights from Uniqlo. And this isn't to say that you guys need to do this, just me personally, for my comfort. I get cranky when I'm a little bit too cold sometimes. I also get cranky when I'm hungry, but you know, I don't like being cold. I don't do well in the cold, and so just for everybody's sake and my own sake, I like to bundle up. And I added my heat tech layer underneath my Melina pants. The tights are actually so light and they look like regular tights, but they do have that same like thermal insulating property that other heat tech pieces have. So they do add just like that little bit of extra warmth, and because they're tights, they don't add a crazy amount of bulk, which I personally really like. And just adding those together have made the pants super comfortable in that, you know, around 0 to below 0 temperature range. That being said, because we haven't actually experienced that crazy winter drop that we tend to get, it one day feels like 0 and the next day all of a sudden it's like -15 for some reason. Maybe it's just me and I don't notice the in-betweenness, but it's kind of like one day it goes from like manageably cold to like freezing cold. We've not experienced that yet, so I will, as I wear the pants throughout the winter, keep, you know, notes and tabs and stuff and keep you guys updated on how they're wearing. So far, so good. And honestly, they're super comfortable to wear in the cold. Sometimes I find that they, like, faux leather doesn't mold to my skin and doesn't hold the heat of my skin as much, you know. Like, I find that as soon as I go outside, like, all the heat is sapped out of it. With these, I actually don't find that yet. Potentially maybe later on when it's a little bit colder I will, but so far, so good. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.